Hi, and welcome to Fresh from the Farm to the Kitchen. I'm Carmelo Sigona, and today we're in Morgan Hill, just south of San Jose. We're at Andy's Orchard. Andy Mariani is some kind of a farmer. He's got over 150 different varieties of fruit. He's got some heirloom varieties that are outstanding. Now, his orchard is not a new modern facility, but he practices the art of farming the way it used to be. Let's go out and see Andy right now with my nephew Rob Sigona in the orchard.
Hey Andy, how many acres you have here?
We have about 55 acres, mostly sweet cherries, Bings and Rainiers, but we also have a lot of stone fruits, apricots, peaches, nectarines, plums, mostly heirloom fruits.
I'm looking at these Blenheims, they're just gorgeous. Can you pick us one that's dead ripe?
Sure. Split that open.
Oh, look at this.
What do you think?
Wow.
I think I went to heaven.
Oh,
man. Tell us about these, Andy.
Well, they're an heirloom variety. At one time, the Santa Clara Valley grew the very best Blenheim apricots in the world.
So why is the Santa Clara Valley ideal for growing these apricots?
This is a coastal valley where we have warm days and cool nights. It allows the tree to actually bounce back from a warm day, and it allows that fruit to stay on the tree a lot longer, and it develops fuller flavor and even more sugar. And that's why they were traditionally always grown in the coastal valleys.
Andy, the real treat, the dried apricots. Tell us about those.
Yeah, Blenheims are ideal for drying. In the 1880s, when they first settled this area, they started planting Blenheim apricots. There was no refrigeration, there was no canning. And the only way to market excess amount of fruit was to dry it. Since the Blenheim was really ideal for drying, that's what they did. And most of the fruit was dried at that time. And there was literally hundreds of tons of apricots dried, and it was marketed all over the world as dried fruit. That's how the Santa Clara Valley became famous. What's good about the Blenheim is it dries heavy, which means that it only takes about 5 pounds of fresh apricots to produce 1 pound of dried apricots. And because of that, it made money for the farmer, and it was really high quality for the consumer as well. Oh, this is one thing I want to show you what we do here with the delicate Blenheim apricots. The Blenheim apricot is extremely delicate. Some people say that it can't be shipped across the street, let alone to New York. They're hard to market, fresh market, because of that. What we do here is we pick in these plastic boxes, and they actually have some cushion to them too, a really heavy cushion. The guys actually have straps, and they pick in the box, and then they stack it. And then when we get it back to the packing shed, then they just literally take them out one by one and put them in boxes. So they're never dumped. They're picked and then they're put into the market carton directly. It's something that you have to do with Blenheim apricots, especially if you want them tree ripened.
Coming into Andy's Orchard's fruit stand really reminds me of our beginning days, where we had 3 fruit stands along the old 101 highway in Morgan Hill here. That was our beginning, where fresh fruit like this was really delivered every day. Well, the days of the fruit stands are long gone, but we still have Andy Mariani's one-of-a-kind heirloom fruit being delivered to us on a regular basis. Well, we'll see you in the kitchen real soon, and I got to get out to the orchard.
I'm an artisan. You know, I know how to grow fruit. I know how to grow quality fruit. We've been dealing with the Sigonas for 35 years. So it's been a long relationship of growing things locally and then getting it to the retailer in the most direct way possible. We do a better job. We get high quality in the market. It's easier for you to sell quality fruit, so it all works out for everybody.
We're not in my kitchen, we're just outside Gizdich Ranch Pie Shop. And Gizdich Ranch makes some of the best fruit pies in the area. And in just a minute, Cynthia Gizdich is going to show us how to make a wonderful heirloom Blenheim apricot pie. Let's get started.
All right.
So first step?
Well, we're going to start off with these beautiful apricots.
Ooh. These
Put a few more in here.
are beautiful.
They are, and they smell so good. Here.
I've got to taste one of these, Cynthia.
Oh, all right. Let's put a little sweetener in there. Not that they need it. And this is what we use to stir. So you're going to stir this really well so it's nice and creamy and well mixed.
All right, so we're getting down here. Oh yeah, this is
There you go.
fun.
Yeah, just like a kid, huh?
I like this. Oh, so
Great.
how many of these pies are you making a day, Cynthia?
You know, during the week, about 200. On the weekends, over 300.
All right.
That looks pretty good. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to fill this crust here, and then you're going to put the top on it for us. So we need some dough. Now, we'll roll it out just big enough to cover the top. Okay. There we go.
Now this little hole, what's this for?
Well, it's a vent hole. With all this fruit cooking, you know, making steam and so forth, it needs to lose some of that excess moisture. So take this brush and do an egg wash all around the edge.
Seal
so that
the-
exactly.
Seal the top. All right.
All right. Very nice.
All right.
All right. Now what we do is I want you to open your dough like this and paint egg yolk all around the center. Just around the center right now.
I like the way you do it.
Okay, after you do that, fold it in half with the egg in the middle. There you go. And then what you want to do is lay the dough on half the pie,
Laying this
like
right.
this way. Right?
Okay.
There we go. Make sure it's on the edge, perfect. And then you unfold it to cover the other half. Make sure all the edges, and then press it all the way around, making a nice seal. There you go. We're just going to go right along the edge and trim off the excess dough, like such. And give that a try.
I'm not much of
Great.
a baker, but I'm learning today.
It looks perfect. Then we're going to take this ribbon of dough here, and we're going to put it around the edges. But first we take our brush again, and we go ahead and paint all the sides and across the top. There we go. Very nice. Then you take your ribbon, and you can put it right around the edge, adding another seal. So you want to keep all those juices in there while it's cooking. There, now you notice yours is a little too long, so we're just going to break it off right there. Very good, and then we give it a little press all the way around. Good, and a little extra egg wash.
All right.
Give that nice pretty gloss when it comes out of the oven. And that's it. We're going to put them in the oven. And about 40 minutes later, we'll have our pies.
Cynthia, these smell great.
Oh, they look great too. Well done.
Cynthia, I can't wait. Let's dig into these.
All right.
Oh. Those Blenheim apricots, I know this is going to be great.
All right. Nice. Yeah, isn't that great? That's why it's one of our best-selling seasonal pies, the Blenheim apricot. It's wonderful.
This pie is so good. If you don't have time to make your own, you got to come to the Giznich Ranch to try this heirloom apricot pie. It's absolutely delicious. I'm Carmela Sigona, and there you have it.